Thank you for joining us. The Ames and Iowa State University police departments take a deep look at who they're pulling over.
The departments say they requested this review to evaluate whether or not racial disparities existed in their traffic stops and their outcomes. Local 5's Mary Sugden reports on what they found.
A third-party research company took a deep dive into traffic stops made by both Ames police officers and Iowa State University police officers between 2017 and 2019. And what this report found is that there is little evidence that these officers pulled over a greater proportion of people of color compared to white drivers.
One of the things that we're hearing and seeing across the country is people were concerned about traffic stops, and especially traffic stops with people of color.
So in order for Iowa State Police Chief Michael Newton to get a clear picture if his department was disproportionately pulling over people of color, he and Ames PD brought in reinforcements.
They have no ties to Iowa State or Ames police departments, and they could take an independent look at it.
A research group analyzed traffic stops made by officers between 2017 and 19. The deep dive finding little evidence a racial disparity exists in these stops.
I believe that they're doing the right things every day, and they're treating the community with dignity and respect.
But officers say the report does shine a light on an issue they want to get to work on.
What we discovered through the process is that there were more arrests of minorities. However, those were non-discretionary arrests, meaning that we didn't really have much of a choice.
Non-discretionary arrests are things like OWIs, warrants, and driving while barred. And while police protocol guarantees an arrest for those violations, officers believe it's eye-opening for a larger conversation.
How can we affect and how can we make that change? And quite frankly, it's probably bigger than just the police department. In order to try to make a real change of why do people tend to have a warrant or are driving while barred or intoxicated, and how can we change that?
And something else these departments noted in this report, it also looked at officers themselves, looking at their history and if they exhibited any type of bias in the stops that they were making. They say no officer stood out in this report. Reporting in Ames, Mary Sugden, Local 5 News, we are Iowa.
The research company that tackled this study is led by a professor from St. Ambrose University in Davenport.